Hey guys, I'm sorry this video is a little bit different. I know the lighting's bad. I'm actually at home for the weekend and I can't do my makeup at my normal desk where I did it in some of my early videos because my mirror is still at school. So I have to do it in the bathroom and the lighting's kind of messed up in here because I'm noticing on the camera that I look like really different. But anyway, I just wanted to do a tutorial for you guys, and it's a neutral look with just kind of a pop of color because, you know, it's almost summer and I know a lot of people like to kind of experiment more with colors during the summer and just have fun. But I know that a lot of you might be older, or, you know, even if you're still young, you might be working at a job this summer, or just trying to find something appropriate to wear and you can't wear, like, you know, lime green eyeshadow to work. So I'm going to be using a look based off of the MAC Stowaways quad, and I'm not going to be utilizing the bright yellow, but it's just going to be kind of a neutrally look with kind of these two colors and the blue, and yeah, the colors are kind of messed up in my camera too, so forgive me. But it's based off the MAC Stowaways quad, but you can kind of use colors that aren't MAC. I'm actually going to be using a few separate colors, but yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. First, if I was using the quad by itself, I'd be using this color Awash, which is just kind of like it's a little bit darker than white, but it has like a lot of gold flecks in it. But since I know that this quad was limited edition last summer, I'm trying not to use all the colors in it. So I'm going to be using, and I just dropped it, which is lovely. I'm going to be using the Bare Essentials Glimpse in Cultured Pearl, which, let me open it up for you. It's like kind of like a pearly, it has just the slightest hint of pink to it, but it has like a silvery shimmer to it. And it's just like a really pretty pearly color. And I'm taking my Bare Essentials Wet Dry Shadow Brush, and I'm just wetting that with water a tiny bit. If you have mixing medium, go ahead and use that. I'm just barely dipping the brush in the color. And then I'm going to use the lid to kind of work that into the brush. I already have my primer potion on, in case you guys are wondering, so put your primer on first. So you see I have that color just on the brush, and I'm just going to put that right on my lid. And I love the Bare Essential shadows because they're really good for foiling and just kind of any loose shadow in general, but I love their glimpses and glimmers, give like the most gorgeous effect when you foil them. I do like this color dry too, but this is actually like one of the only shadows I like better wet than dry. This is one of my MAC pigments, but just brushing that onto the lid. Make sure you get down by the lash line and into the inner corner. It's okay if it goes up a tiny bit in the crease, that's fine. Got too high up in my corner. Okay, there. So now that I have that on, I am going to use Satin Taupe, which is in the quad, but of course, as many of you know, MAC sells it alone. It's kind of one of the standard MAC shadows. But also, if you guys have been watching my dupes videos, I showed you guys two eyeshadows from cheaper brands that are essentially the same color as Satin Taupe, but just because I brought this quad home with me, I'll be using the actual Satin Taupe. I'm going to take my 217 or just any really good crease blending brush and get it kind of just on the ends like that. But since Satin Taupe can be kind of a really dark color, even though I tapped off the excess, I'm just going to take a bit of tissue and just kind of wipe it onto the tissue first because I want this to have like a light effect. So just wipe it off onto the tissue, and I'm just going to start in my crease. I'm going to bring it down a little bit into the inner corner and just kind of make a basic line first right there, and then I'm going to blend it up and out. To just kind of soften it a little. And because we don't want the Satin Taupe to be the color that makes the defined crease, we're going to go back and kind of define the crease a little bit more with our colorful shadow. So just kind of want Satin Taupe there and blend it up onto the brow bone just a tiny bit. And I'm going to take it onto the outer corner of the lid a bit. So kind of the outer half of the lid. and up. So it's kind of like that. Same on the other eye. Just be sure to tap it off and wipe it, because otherwise you can get like a really dark eye from this, which, you know, is fun, but since we're going to go back and put a darker color in the crease in a minute, I don't want to do that. So just define it again and then start blending up and out. Just a bit more. Try not to make this into 2 videos. I'm trying to go a little bit fast. So it's a bit more. Alright, so once you're satisfied with that, take a smaller crease brush, and I'm going to be using one of my Essence of Beauty crease brushes, the kind of small pointy kind. Actually I have a smaller one here. If you use MAC, the 219 would be really good, just because you want a small one. And I'm going to take this color in the quad. It's a matte, almost navy blue, and in the quad it's called Sea Cadet. This was limited edition for the quad, but you can find a color similar to this in MAC or just about any other company. I think the permanent MAC that is similar to this is Prussian, which is one of their matte squared shadows. So I'm just going to take that on the end of my brush, and you're just going to put this right where the natural crease of your eye is, just right in that line, about in the outer 2/3 of the crease. So you're going to draw a line. It is, I messed it up just a tiny bit. It is going to look like a harsh line at first, but then you can go back and blend it out. So right there, I messed up just a tiny bit, but that's okay. And go back over it in a second. So, and then you can take another blending brush or crease brush, or just clean off whatever you used first, and just kind of go back and blend it out just a tiny bit. Not too much, because you still want that to be kind of defined. And you could also use a color like this as a liner. Either buy an eye pencil that's that color, or use the shadow as a liner. But let me go back over this side just a tiny bit. But basically what you want to do is give the appearance of like an overall neutral eye, and then use just a tiny hint of color, either deep in the crease like I did, and this eye is actually a better example because like I messed this one up, I'll go back over it. Or you can use it as a liner, but if you use a more toned down color like navy blue instead of like, you know, bright turquoise, you can still pull off colors during the summer, which is great. And I still think this can be like a really adult look. You don't necessarily, you know, this look doesn't scream high school or anything. Hold on. Alright guys, sorry, my camera was about to shut off. But like I said, this is still kind of an adult look that you could wear, I mean, depending on where your job is, to work, or out if you're, you know, slightly older than 20. So, you know, just the trick to using some colors if you're older is the muted colors, the darker kind, and just using it in a small area. Like, you know, I didn't use it in the whole smoky-ish blended out area of my eye. I used it just very much concentrated in the crease, or like I said, as a liner. So really quick, if I can find it, I'm going to be using my standard highlight, the Body Shop Vanilla Cream eyeshadow, and my Lash Blast in Very Black, and I'll take some pictures for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this look. Please leave a comment or a message if you have any questions about it or any of the products I used. And don't forget to check out my blog. I'm putting a lot more exclusive content on there, and as well all my deal alerts and sale alerts have kind of moved to my blog, so I'll put the link over there. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.